Wow, thank you. Thank you. I'm back again. My name still remains Folabi Olaoluwadeyemi, Sustainable G, the author of Lord Lostly. Thank you. Like and subscribe to this channel. Oh, we are not doing this for materials gain. We are doing it for God's grace. We are sustainable more than the money on the materials. This is why I'm doing this program today. Some of my friends come online on Twitter and told me, asked me why, what did I say in Trump? Did I love people how did I so much love criminals? How did I so much love offenders? And how uh, do I so much love those who are disobedient or something like that? Um, my answer is always that if you say somebody is disobedient, to what law, to what extent? I've told you, under the agenda of God, nobody is a developed man. Nobody is a matured man. We are still developing. No country is a developed country. We are still developing. One of my modules, one of these, when I started this program, I was mentioned that you are still learning and you are still developing. No matter how great your country is, believe as a leader that you are still developing. Never stop learning. Never stop adoring the fact and the truth. Because what we are doing here is sustainable. We are not doing it for Trump. We are not doing it for for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are not doing it for anybody. We are doing it because it's time for God to reveal and to manifest who what, what the world is truly is and how the world should be. We should not be thinking about ourselves alone. I've told you on this program, the education is a scam. And I talked to you several times that Western education, not most of what we learn, what we know, might not be relevant in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, because the world is evolving. Why is it that our education is just stagnant, just staying in one place? The world is evolving every day. The world we're supposed to learn that the world, what God wants us to do about the global environment is just to make things global, just to simplify what means by global. And we have not yet reached that, I attain that peak period. So we are still managing, we are still trying. Well, I love those who think that I don't normally, I hate sin. I hate those who sin. But who is me to say no when God say yes? That is what I think. I've told you we don't do this because I don't naturally begin to follow people like a zombie. Now, I have not been used by any demonic to follow people, but I have been used, trained by God to know what the point is saying, if it is right or wrong. It says all our holiness is like a filthy rag. So if you are truly holy, one day you're going to see the nemesis of what you cover up that nobody knows. But those who are transparent, those we know that are transparent, those who are open up what they do in the darkness or in the secret, it's even better to follow them than those who don't know. Because life is so difficult. And to me, the only point that will be saved by God is those who are transparent enough. Because this earth has no hidden place anymore. You cannot hide anywhere. That is why I love Trump. I love him because God loved him. And I will always pitch my tent with somebody that God loves. I don't know why. But maybe now, maybe later, the theory and that is going to be clear to me, because when God says trust and obey, you will not know why until you see the result. I'm still waiting for the result of why I love him, why I so much care for him, and why I so much never doubt him. Because I don't know. I just don't know. I'm still looking for research to answer your questions, but I've not been able to. But I will tell you that it's about the principle of trust and obey. Well, this January this year, I told you when everything that will happen about the election in Nigeria, nobody believed. But when it happened, some pastors find themselves in a difficult mess because you don't listen, have not been emotional about anybody. I don't want to look at what Trump did to Africa or what he told Africa. That is not my concern. That is how I got trained. I don't train by people I so much love. I train by the people I know that they deserve me to be trained, because that's how you will know and that's how you will learn. It's about spirit, feel, emotional intelligence. It's not about emotional intelligence as you think. So I pray, and one of the things I saw him saying is about same sex all over the world. This thing is happening, and I want to talk about that. If you are feeling like that, you can pray against it, and there are some things you can do against it. And even I myself, if I pray with you, come online, I will pray with you. I will never think like that again. There is nothing like you thinking like a woman marrying a woman. It's an attack. Just take a bottle of water and meet me online. I will tell you the day they will read Psalm and you are going to pray about it. It's going to leave you. It's demonic attack. It's an attack. I told you about spiritual wife on this program one day. Go there and go and check what I told you. It's until you begin to learn, or to unlearn what you have learned. It's a spiritual attack. Loss of identity. Loss of identity. It has happened to somebody like me before. That is why I'm telling you. I can tell you what to do about it, how to go about it. If you are feeling, if you are a woman, you are feeling like a man, is wrong. How you can come out of that realm is a prayer, and it has a psalm that you will read. I will give it to you when you come. Just message me, or you go to my YouTube. Just search for Sustainable G. Then I will get in touch with you. This is all what we can solve with prayer and medicine. Even with all this, go to Africa. There's a lot of this thing that they can do for you, that you can solve all this problem. If you are feeling, if you are a man feeling like a woman, if you are a woman feeling like a man, that is attack. And if you think that it's not going to be, scientists will come up now with a solution to all these things. This is a new proof to the fact that God, there's no developing anyway. A solution will come. A scientist will come up with another solution that's going to see us through all those things. Why do you claim my children same sex? With happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. And that is why you see how pandemic kill a lot of people. And you don't know that God is angry with everybody. Honestly, God is angry with everybody. And it's happening all over the world, because it's happening in Africa too. God save Africa, because the leader don't listen to all those things that you said that same sex is normal. It's not normal. It's attack. It has advantage. It has disadvantage. But disadvantages are many. But you can come against it. How do you come against? By developing your mind. Just go. Just go to Africa on go. See person like me, I get a psalm that I will give to you that you'll never be able to think like that. It has happened to somebody like me. Growing up, when I was young, thinking like a woman doesn't mean anything. But you are your ability to get out of that chain of that cobwebs that want to make you remain in that place. That is the problem. And if you are still thinking that it's not going to be possible, then you are making hell of mistake, because there are so many things, there are so many possible, impossible, possible now. So just take it that if you are feeling same sex, come talk about it. It's not normal. It's not supposed to be taught in our education, this thing, because we can do it with prayer, we can do it with science, we can do it with all this diabolical. We can go to Africa, they have what they will give to you, just powder. Yeah, it will sound like magic. You will never feel like a woman again. So why do you want to stay in a situation where you know you are being stigmatized, where you have been looking, if people say you are right, you know it's wrong. You know it's wrong. Is an attack on us, and all these things started in churches. But this is the beginning of the end. I've told you, I love Trump because God love him. I always speak my church with those that God said I love. So I don't have any issue with anybody. If you say because it's a, why have you ever seen him as a criminal? Have you ever been convicted that you are a criminal and the court make you a criminal too? And I said I love you. I love people that God said is after my heart. So the heart of God, the mind of God is different from your own mind. So begin to think. And I will always defend those who are defenseless. I will always defend those who are defenseless. You know the reason why? Because that is, go and look at my track record. All my friends that have been sent packing away from their family, I've always been there for them. I don't look at it. Maybe they come from background that their family are rich. They are supposed to be doing against them. I will never do that. I will follow them to the right channel that they will make it. Then I'll back out, because maybe that is why we are living. So don't say because the guy is a criminal, is a felony, commit a felony on all this thing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he did it truly. Maybe he did not do it. But let us be realistic. You don't just call people what people call them. They are stored die to everything. They are stored die to everything. Why is it that now people just coming up with all those things? I don't want to talk because I don't know, but I'm giving myself. That is why I'm called Sustainable G, because at the end of the day, we are going to know why God said He loved him. Why God said He loved him. Why God said He loved him. If God said He loved Trump, if God said He wants Bola Ahmed Tinubu to be there, and He's there today, so I want to know the reason why God said He should be there. That is why, if you cannot wait and be patient, you are not a Christian. Christianity is not a religion. Christianity is the culture, the values, the way of Christ, which is patient, process, and prayer. Patient, process, and prayer. As you are patient, you need to go through the process. And the prayer will make you to pass to overcome the time of the period that this thing. You see, the whole world is so demonic. They want sharp this thing. But mind you, God will never give you solution to everything. What you are looking for in the research is in our mind to give you the spiritual research, give you the answer to what you don't know about. And it's about prayer, process, and patience. That's the thing that will give you a head, that will make you edge. That's why they call it knowledge. You will know, you will be edge. You more than them, you be ahead. That's why they call it knowledge, because you know ahead of those who believe that they know. That's why you become knowledge to you. So don't just give yourself a letdown. If you are feeling like a woman and you are a man, you need to pray one prayer. Then we are going to pray together the next time I come on this thing. But don't say it is normal. For those who have done it, then they should pray. But for now, it's not normal. And the reason why I'm saying this is not because I I'm a Christian. I know what is wrong. It has happened to me when I was young. And mom, thank God my mom was still alive. He will be a witness to what I'm saying. I will call her one day. He will be online like this. Maybe it has not happened to me. Same sex is not that what you cannot pray against. You just need prayer, fasting, and all those things, and you will get out of all these things. It's because people are becoming lazy and people are being used politically, financially. People are being used a lot all over the world. People are being used against their will, against their methodology, against what the God want them to be. People are being used. And the way how to get out of that thing is just to unlearn what you have learned before. Unlearn what you have learned before. I told you in one of my programs recently that you need to, if you cannot unlearn what you have learned before, then there's no need for you to be a leader. A leader is ability to listen. To listen to what? To listen to everybody. No matter, humble yourself. Trump, humble yourself to listen. Former President Donald Trump, humble yourself to listen. That is how you will grow physically and spiritually. It's not about money. It's not about money. I told you by December that if all what you believe is money, you're going to regret all over the world. You see what money is proven to Trump now. Giving money. See, but the Lord is so merciful. I said it. And I said it again that I saw White House becoming black, which is wrong. You know that? It's very, very wrong. And you don't know how to pray. You don't even see anything to say about it. You just believe that just come online. See this guy, just come online, talk anyhow. Because I'm about to show you who Jesus Christ really is. Jesus Christ is not a religion. Don't embark on Christianity of show off. Your show off should be your attitude, your ability to testify. I'm a testifier of Christ. I told you, Yoruba will rise up. Yoruba rise up. Yoruba and rise up. Yoruba supposed not to get visa to enter anywhere all over the world. Yoruba land. Because that's what God told me long time ago. And thank God, I'm seeing them rising up politically or maybe otherwise. But Yoruba are rising up now. There are so many things I told you. When the Queen of England was going, I told you our queen is going. The Queen of England, the Queen of England want to pass away. I told you, you should pray for her. Nobody want to listen. I don't live with her. But it's when you pray about people, when you kind of intervene all over the world, that is what God gives you as a return, so that you'll be able to pray. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't know the reason why God is taking after Trump. God said Trump is free to me. And when God said that, there's nothing I can do with God because I'm so low. That is why God is so high in my mind. I'm so low. I don't have anybody. I don't have anything against anybody. Even if you are my enemy, if God say I should help you, I have to do it. Otherwise, I will regret it. That is how to follow God. That is Christianity. It's all about forgiveness and it's all about taking. And it's all about gaining the whole world. There is no how you will do everything for everybody that you not gain everybody at the end of the day. So thank you. My name still remains Sustainable G. If you think that what I've done is wrong, forgive me. But I still like the guy. No matter what you say, I still like the guy. He might have committed any offense. He might have proven guilty, but when God say yes, nobody can say no. Thank you. God bless you.